Gearbest has sent me another mini drone to review, or quad this time, and it's made by a company I've not done anything for before, and it's Yuhyang, and it's a really smart, slick looking box. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but the actual quad itself is sort of that raised plastic feel, and so is the logo as well. So got Wi-Fi transmission, so obviously going to have an FPV system linked up to a phone or a tablet, so looking forward to that. All the usual stuff, and headless mode as well. On the top of the box we've got, it's going to be one of those little nano or mini transmitters, so they're usually reasonably comfortable in the hand. If it's the nano one, they're a little bit tight to use, I always think. And it obviously works on either Android or Apple, so that's good. The back's, I mean, it's a nice clean slick box, to be perfectly honest. Again, sort of the logo's raised, and then you've got your 3 different colour options. They didn't send me a pink, and I'm pleased about that. So I've got the white one this time, and I've got the 0.3 megapixel one as well. So let's get in and have a look, see what it actually looks like. And again, sort of real slick packaging, make a great little present. So well, which obviously Gearbest thought when they sent it to me. So and then I'll get this all out and have a look at it on the bench, but you can see everything is really well protected. That's all I wanted to show, really. It's not going to get damaged when it's coming over to you. So that's everything out of the box, and first thing, apology, I thought this was going to be one of the little tiny ones, like you get with the Nanos, which is that size. I find these a little bit tricky, actually, a little bit small for my hands, but this one's really nice, pretty decent size actually, so that will work absolutely fine, and nice and controlled as well. It just feels like you've got a really good grip on it, so that'll be good. It's got a little holder there. Clip that in on the top, and then you can hold your phone if you're going to use the Wi-Fi, or you can fly it without the Wi-Fi, you don't have to. And you do need a couple of AA batteries, and you don't get them included, so just make sure you've got them. And I'll run through all the controls on the transmitter when we get out for a flight. To charge the quad, and it's got its own, the battery's actually built in. You'd have to strip it down to actually change the battery over, so it's not really designed to be easily changed over. And to charge the quad, you've got a little charging port here, and that goes straight into a USB adapter, so either your laptop, your computer, or use a mains adapter, which is the way I tend to do it. About the quad, a nice little mini size quad. It's looks like it on another model, perhaps you've got an SD card there, but you haven't got on this one, so any recording will have to be done on your phone, and that works on an Apple or an Android device. I've checked that. Let's just flick it on. I haven't charged it yet, but there'll be storage charge in it. So, and you've got not bad looking LEDs, actually they're quite bright. You've got blue at the front and then red at the back, and then one little one there. I would imagine that tells you when you're taking photographs or whether you're shooting video, but that again might only work if you've got the one with the SD card in. You get a complete set of 4 props, and you get some little prop guards as well. I did just have a little look at popping these on, and they do just clip on like that. They're quite weak, but they certainly do the job. The only thing I would say is they're not going to stop this touching your ceiling, but it won't actually do any damage. I've done it several times even without the prop guards on, but no, they do work, and they pop on and off nice and easy, so that's rather good. Battery on charge, and as usual, go through the instruction manual. Always a good time to do it. This one's nice, little, small, compact, fits in the box well. All the first half is all done in English, and the second half is all done in Chinese, so it's rather nice. You haven't got the 2 languages fighting with each other for space, so that works really well. Having said that, I would say it's nicely laid out, but the translations from Chinese to English are awful. I mean, I've flown loads of different ones, and it confuses me reading through it, to be honest. If you're new to flying, this thing really wouldn't work at all. I shan't go through them, but honestly, they're pretty dire, to be honest. And so either learn from this review or other reviews on YouTube. Have a look around if you're brand new to flying. Hopefully the quad will be absolutely fine, but the instruction manuals can let them down. And quite interestingly, it uses Wi-Fi UFO, and I've done a whole video on how to use this app, and that's the app we'll be using when we fly it, so I'll put a link down in the bottom there. It's certainly not a good manual by any means. With this model, you can either turn the quad on first of all, or the transmitter. It really makes no difference at all. I'll just pop the quad on for this one. I'm going to do it hopefully so you can still see the LEDs. I thought this one might have something to do with the camera, but I don't think it does. I think it's just an extra LED on the top. So you've got them all flashing like mad, and then once we turn the transmitter on, it'll bind automatically. There we go, and you saw that go from green to red, and then we're bound, we're ready to go. To take off with this one, it's quite simple. You just press that in, but you don't get any other warning with it. It will just literally start the motors into idle and instantly up, off and away. So I won't do that in here. And to stop as well, you simply press that back in, so click in the actual left joystick, click it in, and then it will come in and land. It does that quite slowly. These are your trim buttons, and then I'll run through the other buttons as well. Obviously it's mode 2 flight, so you've got your throttle here, up and down, and then your turn right and turn left, so it's called yawing, and then pitch forward, pitch back, or pitch right, pitch left, so it'll pitch and then roll. So this one here is for flipping, and you simply just press that down and you get a beep, 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 beep until you choose a direction of your flip. It will do one flip in whatever direction you've chosen, and then it will just stop, so you have to press that again and then do another flip if you want. This one here controls the rates, and it starts in low rates, and then you click it once, it will go into intermediate rates, and click it again, it will go into high rates, and click it again, it will come back round into low rates again. You've also got headless mode on this one, which means the direction of the quad makes no difference. So basically, normally if you put forward on here, the front of the quad is forward, so whatever direction it's facing in, it will always try and go forward. But with headless mode, if I press forward when it's in this position, forward's always away from where you initially started. Not many people fly that way. It's just some beginners try it that way, but it's really not the best way to learn. You're better off learning properly. So, but if you want headless mode, you just simply hold this one in for a couple of seconds. You get a beep beep beep, and then you get flashing LEDs, and they'll keep going all the while you're flying in headless mode. And then to come out of headless mode, you simply press this one again, couple of seconds, and you just get a single beep, and then it comes back to normal. If you've got the one with the 2 megapixel camera and you've got the micro SD card in, you can actually record on this one, and you actually use this one to record. So we simply press it once, and that will take a still image. You do get a quick flash off it. There we go, and that's a still image. If you want to start the video, you hold it in for 3 seconds, and then you get a beep again, and then it flashes, and it will continually flash while it's recording the video, and then you press this again, and then it will turn it back off again. Of course, the other thing you can do with this one, I've turned the transmitter off now, is you can actually run it on your phone. So you don't actually use the transmitter at all. You can just use your phone. So, and I've done a whole video on how you use this app, but basically you come into your settings, it's already found it. Simply go into your app, click play, and there we are, we're all live. And then if you want the controls, you've got your controls there for your throttle and everything, and you can auto take off and auto land. And I'll run through all this in a separate video, and I'll put the link down in description for you. Press this one on the left down, and off we go. God, it sounds like it's got a sort of flutter on it. Let's start the recording. Nice and gentle in low rates. Okay, let's try a flip. There we go. Oh no, it's nice. And with the altitude hold, it's drifting around a bit. There's this tiniest bit of breeze out here, but that always grabs these little ones. But altitude hold, look at that. That's pretty good, isn't it? And the FPV is working well at the moment, mind you. It's quite close to me. Now let's up the rate, so simply press this one here. That takes it up into second rates. And still, again, not aggressive by any means. This altitude hold is very good, actually. Well, let's put it up in third rates. Oh, that's better. Oh yeah, that's nice. Nice stuff. Let's take it up a wee bit, and then we'll stop the video and we'll just take a single shot. That's the video stop. There we go, it makes a little noise.
never particularly great, to be honest. And those LEDs are working well. I'm going to start the video again, if you like a bit of see what the video's like. And then I can do a little range check. I'll tell you what, before we do anything else, I'll just drop it down and land it. So you press this one again. That's supposed to land it, I think. There we go. God, that's low. It's slow, isn't it? Gentle. There we go. Hey, that's good. Oh, nice there. Let's try that again. So you press it once and it just literally takes off. That's it, away. It's got a headless mode on it. So you just hold the left one here down, and then we got headless. Well, that's certainly headless. And then you just hold it again, and as you saw, you got flashing LEDs with that as well. Do a quick range check. Actually, I'm not noticing any dropout on that FPV, which is unusual, because I usually get, no matter how close you are to them, you invariably get a little bit of dropout. No, it's about 20 meters there. And still no. That FPV is holding better than a lot. It should be just dropping out about there. That's the best part of 40. Yeah, now it's gone. The best part of 40 meters. So 30 meters is usually pretty good. I'm just going to bring it slowly back towards me. We'll see when we come back on. There we are. We're back on now. So yeah, it's a good 30 meters, I would say. Oh, we've got flashing LEDs. That's nice though. That FPV is not bad actually. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm not too sure how long a flight we got there, but we will have a look. But really good, nice. Oh wow! When it goes, it goes.
So what did I think of it? Well, pretty impressed with it actually. Transmitter was way better than what I thought it was going to be, because I thought it was going to be one of those little tiny ones, and it's actually quite comfortable to fly with, and the buttons all work and you get feedback and everything from it, so it's really good. Quite impressed. Nice and simple as well. The only very slight negative, to be perfectly honest, is just when you put that in, it's only got 2 click positions. It's either there or there, but all you have to do is just tilt it in your hand, so really that's not really a negative. The quad itself flew really well, and even in high rates it's not too rapid. It does get a bit of a shift on. It's actually good fun to fly. Video quality, as you can see, is never going to be great out of something like this, and it's only at 0.31 anyway, and they do a 2 megapixel one, which is obviously going to be a little bit better quality. But overall, no, I like it. It was good fun to fly. And the other thing I haven't done, which of course you could do with it, is you could fly it just on the app. You don't actually need the transmitter then. You could just fly the quad just using your phone and the app and the Wi-Fi UFO app. So yeah, great little package.